everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb. So we have been on vacation. First Debbie went on vacation and then I went on vacation and now we're back and ready to cook. So we thought we would share a little recipe with you that I do when I'm in a hurry. And the reason I'm in a hurry is because, as you can see behind us, we're canning salsa tonight. So my husband was hungry and he wanted some supper.
Dinner.
We gotta have some dinner. So what we're gonna do, we're trying to eat healthy. So I've got some ground turkey browned for our sauce, and we are going to use a spaghetti squash. If you've never used a spaghetti squash before, I know I haven't till a few years ago.
I've never used one.
Okay,
I've never had one.
So our friend Starla, I was down at her house, and her mom had cooked spaghetti squash for supper, and we had it. And I was like, that is so cool. So
I have
really
saw
healthy.
it really looks like spaghetti.
Right.
Spaghetti pasta.
It's like spaghetti noodles, only it's a vegetable. So it's healthy. It's good for you. You don't have all those carbs that you get with your pasta.
Right.
So anyway, Debbie has already cut this baby in half. And let me tell y'all, it is a job to cut it in half, okay?
Yeah, it's
so
tough.
she used this big knife from Peppered Chef, but it was a booger to cut. So what I'm gonna do, I've got a scrap bowl here that I've been putting my tomatoes in as I peeled them. I'm going to take it and I'm going to scoop out the inside just like you would a cantaloupe or a pumpkin or anything like that.
It looks a lot like a pumpkin.
Yes.
On the inside.
And some people roast these seeds, Debbie.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, and eat them for a snack. I've never tried that, and I don't think I want to.
I don't even like sunflower seeds.
But let me tell you, it smells like pumpkin. Smell it.
Oh, it really does.
Doesn't it smell like, oh, and you know what, y'all, October's coming before too long.
Vacation is over, so now I'm ready for fall.
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh gosh, we're going to have a lot of good fall recipes that we can make.
Oh yes,
we have a lot of good stuff to come.
I want to do our popcorn balls.
Oh, I've never made popcorn balls.
Well, good. Then we need to do it.
Gosh, so
we
many
need to
things.
do it.
That'd be great.
So this is already stringing like spaghetti, y'all. Now, Debbie, if you would just take that little brush and brush the inside of that with olive oil.
Silicone brush.
Yep. Pampered Chef.
Pampered Chef, of course. We have, both of us are Pampered Chef fans.
Yes,
fanatics, probably.
Fans and fanatics. Fanatical fans.
Of course, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. That's where it comes from.
So if anybody wants any of these products, you know where you can get them.
You know where to go. Come to me.
Okay.
All right, that looks
good.
good.
It's all scraped out. These are a little harder to scrape than the inside of a cantaloupe.
How long is this going to cook, Mo?
We're going to bake this for 30 minutes in a 400-degree oven. So,
just 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm,
Oh,
just
wow.
30 minutes.
I would have thought it'd take longer because they're kind of tough.
You would think. Okay, so she's got that one brushed. And what I'm going to do, I've got a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and I'm just going to turn it over.
Oh, upside down. Okay.
Upside down on that sheet. Cookie sheet.
All right, here's the other one. Upside down.
Okay. All right.
Here they are.
And we're going to put it in the oven.
Upside down.
Yep.
And what's the temperature in the oven?
400.
Okay.
All right.
400 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you'll have your spaghetti squash done. That's going to be your pasta for your spaghetti.
That will be your pasta. Now, we've got ground turkey here, because remember, we're eating healthy.
I'm not if I can eat ground turkey in like sauces or chili, but if a ground turkey burger, I just can't quite do that.
I'm not about that either. Okay, so we're going to cut up a small onion and half of a bell pepper. Now normally I will add mushrooms, but I didn't get any mushrooms at the store. Here's the knife, or you can use that one. So we are not going to have mushrooms in it this time.
So this is a recipe that you can make however you want. If you want to add something, add it. If you don't want to have something, you don't really like mushrooms, don't use it. This is good for your arm exercises.
Yeah, it is.
release your stress. So
Yeah.
don't hit your hubby over the head when you
Right.
come home from work or get off
You're
the
mad at
computer.
somebody. Pow, 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 pow. It's a lot better than going to jail for hurting someone.
Don't hurt somebody. Take your stress out in other
Yeah.
ways.
So she's going to chop the bell pepper as well.
And you can if you want your whatever you're chopping to be really, really ground up, just keep on chopping a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Or if you want bigger chunks, just don't chop quite as much. And all of this one too.
Yep.
All of this. No pepper.
I think so. Maybe a little less than all of it. I don't want it to be too
And I'm chopping it up pretty fine,
thick. Yeah.
so it'll cook better, easier. There's a dot right on my head. Look, the light.
It's the bright. See the
It's
light.
floating down.
Okay, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to dump it into my turkey that I've already got over here cooking. Okay. All right. Now, the reason this is so quick and easy is because you could call this a cheater spaghetti. Not because anybody's cheating, but ragu.
So does
Or-
it have to be ragu?
No, it
Okay.
can be any sauce you want. And so, since there's just 3 of us eating separate tonight, I got the small jar, and it's gonna have what we just chopped, and the turkey, and then the sauce, and then we're gonna add a can of tomato paste as well. And I don't think we need that whole can, Deb. We can maybe half of it. So I'm gonna throw that in there. Let me give you a big spoon.
I like Bertelli.
Yes, I do too.
Sauce, so that's probably what I would use.
Yeah, any of them really, I mean, I like trying different ones, and I can't really tell which one I like best, so I just try whatever's on sale. That's what I get.
Exactly.
Yep. So I'm going to put half of this tomato paste in here. We'll use the rest in our salsa, Debbie.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make salsa in a little while. So this goes in the salsa?
Uh-huh. What about that?
Hey, I didn't
Who
know.
knew? It's an awesome recipe. You know me and my Googling.
Google knows everything.
Apparently. So I Googled, what is the best salsa recipe ever? And I tried several different ones. And I found this one that I really liked. But then I tweaked it a little bit just, to make it my own, so to speak.
So when I first started cooking, I thought I could only do what the recipe said.
Yeah.
I've probably told this story before, but I finally learned that you don't have to. If you don't want garlic
Right.
in something, you can leave it out.
Yeah.
If you want to tweak your recipes, the only ones I really don't tweak are baking recipes. If I'm making a cake or cookies
Yeah,
or things like
baking.
that, I don't. I
Right.
usually go exactly by the recipe. On
Yeah,
those.
bacon, you mostly stick to the recipe. I added just a little bit of water to this jar just so I could get out all that's left in there. And so I can add just a water. Now, if I didn't use the tomato paste, I wouldn't be adding any water.
Okay.
Because it would be way too watery, and then it
Yeah.
would show up in your like when you put it on your noodles, it'd be watery and
The
run off your
paste really
plate.
thickens it up, doesn't it?
It definitely
Yeah,
does.
it looks great.
Smells great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Salt and pepper? You put any? Or-
Yeah,
or
I
any
probably
seasoning?
actually should have salted and peppered that.
The turkey?
Yes, the turkey as I was cooking it.
It'll be all
I'll
right.
throw a little bit in there. Would you hand me that pepper? It's over there.
Have you heard this tip that if something is too tomatoey, to add a little bit of sugar?
Really?
It kind of takes away some of the acid from.
Now, I don't
the-
doubt that a bit, and
Not a lot. You don't want to make your
Right.
sauce, or if you're making sweet,
Right.
but just a tad of sugar kind of tones down the acid
Yeah,
in
I
the
can
tomato
I could
paste.
see that happening. Okay, so we're gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and we've got a little time because that's gonna have to bake.
Or
We'll
spaghetti
let that-
squash.
I'm gonna add some more water. Y'all, this is how I cook. I'm like, I don't measure stuff. I'm
I'm
you
not a big
taste
measure.
it and you test it and you watch it and you just figure it out.
You just kind of know.
Yeah, you just kind of know. This will also help those onions and peppers finish cooking too, to
Yes.
have a little bit of juice in there. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down now. It's kind of a rolling boil. I'm gonna turn it down and simmer it for about 30 minutes.
Okay, right when the spaghetti squash finishes.
Okay, so we'll be back and show you the finished product.
All right. Later, guys.
Later. Okay,
We're back.
We're back with our spaghetti for supper. And we've got our spaghetti squash out of the oven. Deb is going to hold it up, let you see it. It's all broiled, you know, it's baked in the oven. And so now, here, I'll do this. Now we're just going to get our spaghetti out of it. So that's how we do it.
Up close. Look how this looks just like pasta.
Spaghetti.
Here, I can scoop my hand over.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. How many friends does it take to scoop out a spaghetti
It
squash?
looks just like
It does. It does. So look at that, y'all. And I know my husband's
it
going
looks
to want
like
more than that, so.
one spaghetti squash would feed quite a few people.
I think it would. Probably 4, maybe. And y'all, this spaghetti squash was grown by my friend Nelson.
He grew it.
He grew it.
Oh.
Yep. But you can buy them at the grocery store. They are in season right now. So here's your spaghetti noodles. And now let's put some sauce on there.
Remember, this is made with turkey.
Right.
Ground
This is a very healthy supper. That's what we call it down the South. We call it supper. Not dinner.
Not dinner, it's supper.
It's supper time, y'all. Okay,
And
so
we're
there's
gonna add some Parmesan cheese.
Add some Parmesan on top of there. And this is the shaved Parmesan that you can buy in the deli. We love that.
How's that? Is that good?
Okay. What do you think?
That looks
Yummy.
fabulous.
It does look fabulous, and it will taste fabulous. I can promise you that. So y'all, don't be afraid of spaghetti squash.
Yeah,
Now
sure.
you know it's really easy. It's easy pleasy
Yeah.
and healthy.
It's gonna be a good supper.
Yep.
Can't wait to try it.
I know. See y'all later.